So we're going to go up here and finish putting out the little bit of corn here. We're allowed to do that now here in Virginia after, I think it's the 1st of January or shortly thereafter anyway. We're about mid-January, and I'm going to check the trail cameras. Some of them I haven't checked in a good while. I've already picked up the sticks from 5 of them, and thought I'd throw on the GoPro. See if I can't let you come along for the ride. Put you on the front of the four-wheeler here. And so, we'll run back here to the barrel stand at the back of the property, close to the scaffolding. Pick up a stick out of a camera. That's an old camera. I hope it still takes pictures. We'll see. It card read 0, so I swapped out and put a different stick, and maybe it'll go back to taking pictures. It's a Wild Game Innovations camera. I don't know, maybe 12 megapixel. Something pretty old, I think. I guess it was the cheapest they had at the time. All right, let's head on to the next spot. Grab the stick in this camera. Let's see what this one does. This is a stealth cam. And to be honest with you, I don't know how to go through the menu items here to see how many pictures had been taken, so we'll have to find out when we get back to the house. Looks like it's doing a 30-second delay. It has good battery life now, so I'm gonna let's do its thing. Looks like it's working. I'm gonna walk over here and pick up a couple of limbs I saw that had blown out. A lot of blowovers here from this apple tree. It's dead. Take it down. It's not quite dead. It had one apple on it this year. At the very top that I saw. Okay. Now we gotta go up past the shooting range. And I got a camera up there, so we'll see what it's got. On the ground yet. And that last storm, plus this field stays wet, so that's probably just frozen. Supposed to get snow this weekend though. This stop's going to take a little longer. We're going to have to swap batteries on this. This is also a wild game. And Although it powers on, it's just flashing battery, and I'm not certain it even took pictures from the last set. So we'll put a new stick in it. Some fresh batteries. Let me see. Good old Harbor Freight cheap batteries. And these aren't even the Harbor Freight alkaline. I think these are the Thunderbolt heavy duties. Thunderbolt Magnum heavy duty AA. Alright, so I'm gonna tilt up the hatch here where the camera's, my GoPro's mounted, so you're gonna look at the dirt for a second while I reach in here and get a pack of batteries. Hang on. There we go. There's one of them. At least it didn't hit the dirt. I had a little bit of drizzle this afternoon, but the ground was already wet. It's definitely in the muddy season now. Started with a bunch of tractor work up there by the cabin, and now I've got a muddy mess because didn't finish it before. It's a good first snow and some rain came, and now we got a little bit of mud up there by the cabin. We'll get it right. I think that should be an 8. Let me see here. I can get them in here the right way. My eyes aren't the best anymore. And we'll power it on and see if it's going to do us any good. Uh-oh. There we go. Full battery. Alright, let's see if it does anything. Somehow during that swap out, I've lost one of my bungee cords that hold it to the tree. Oh, here it is. There she sits. Be right back. Now we're done at the shooting range. Let's head up the Doodah Road. I got 1, 2, 3 cameras up this road, so let's go. What we call the old meat stand. A little Bob Hodges meat stand over there. I don't know if you can see it through the trees there, maybe. I'm not so sure about this camera now. Well, this is going to be interesting because this is a camera I picked up at the Ollie's down there at Surfside Beach recently, and it was, I think, $39, and I had a 15% off or something. Maybe I got it for $34. I can't remember. But it's kind of a no name. I don't know what it says on it. It's got a picture of a buck on the logo, and that's about all it says. But I found it this way last time too, and it had a few pictures on it, but I couldn't get it to power on when I got back, so I put fresh batteries in there, and of course then it worked. I don't know whether to put fresh batteries in again or not. Is it possible it goes through batteries that quick? I don't know. This one may or may not need to come back. I'm gonna have to take it back to the house tonight and look at it when it's not drizzling rain. I hate to open up these trail cameras when it's raining. It's like, I know, not raining real hard, but it's just starting to drizzle. Let me see, what did I do with those batteries I had? Let me see if I have 8 more. I do. I mean, brother, I don't know. I could try it. If that makes it turn on, I don't know. I probably won't buy another one of these. Of course, I only saw this kind one time at Ollie's. They had another kind for $49 or $59 that was also kind of a no name to me, but we all know they're Chinese, it doesn't matter. I was watching a channel today on YouTube. A fella put some cameras out on the Everglades and deep into them sometimes. Anyway, he strictly uses Browning cameras. I looked at them one time and they're about $150, $200 depending. Oh, you know what? I just messed up big time. No, I'm alright. I thought I'd mixed up with the good and the bad batteries, but I think I'll... Anyway, those Brownings are that high, and I'm just wondering, you know, I get these cameras for 35, 45 bucks maybe, and I got 10 of them out. I'm just wondering if I had a Browning, I could only afford about 3 of them, 4, you know, unless, you know, win the lottery. Which Lisa and I talked about that. We don't play, so I don't know how we, you know, we always say, you know, one day when we win the lottery. I remember when we used to sell the lottery tickets. They first started selling them in the state of Virginia. And we were both working at Revco, which was a chain drugstore. Had several locations anyway. All they sold at first were those scratch-off tickets, and that was pretty easy. Still required, you know, right much little extra paperwork at the end of the day. Something else to do when you're trying to go home. Look at here, it powered on. Uh-oh, error card. Well, that's because I don't need to put one more in. So, I guess we'll commit to this camera again and hope it has a bunch of footage when we get home. I don't know whether I have it on video or picture mode, but buddy, it sure goes through batteries quickly for some reason. See what happens. See what happens this time. I believe it just took a picture of me, so let me put it back on the tree.